Hey, you! Have you subscribed yet? Subscribe! Subscribe! Subscribe!
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back
to Unrelated Minds, episode 30-something. We're here today to chit-chat. Chit-chat. It's Champions League.
It's summer.
Semifinals. It's summer.
Almost.
School's coming to a close.
Is it summer though? It's
I think
summer,
it's
right?
still spring.
Yeah.
It's still raining and stuff. Yeah. It's like I like it.
Yeah.
I like the rain.
Yeah.
Well, school's coming to a close for a lot of people. College. Anyways, we'll get onto it in just a sec, so stay tuned. Bam bam. Welcome back to Unrelated Minds. I'm Aziel.
I'm Ezri.
And we are going to chit chat. So as those who are going to school may know, and almost everyone, it's May. That's when school comes to a close. May, late May. Right now we're what, 9th? The 9th of May?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so school's coming to a close, so that's exciting. For some people, even though school's still going, it's already done.
What do you mean by that, Aziel? Do you want to expand on that, or?
Well, turns out that sometimes school is
Not for you?
dumb. And you just decide from circumstances where you get super behind that you just leave it all for it to turn out however it turns out.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Some people might be like that, you know?
Yeah. We don't make exceptions. We're including all audiences, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how it's going down for me.
That's mainly why you're saying it.
Yeah. So, school's coming to a close. Summer's coming around. Summer activities are coming around. But before we get into that, how do you feel, Ezri, with the feeling of this school year coming to a close?
Well, for me, it already ended.
It already ended?
Yeah, it ended. Last week was my last week. And
how does it feel?
It feels so good, bro.
Yeah.
I don't worry about anything anymore.
Nice.
And now I'm just relaxing.
Nice.
I have the whole day to do whatever I want.
Nice.
And most of the day I do nothing.
Nice.
Which feels even better.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
No. I do stuff.
Okay.
But
okay.
It feels good knowing that you don't have to do it, you know? Like when Monday would start, I'm like, oh, I have to do this work. I have to do this.
Yeah.
Now I just do what I want to do. And that's what makes it feel good.
That's good. That's what it should be about.
Yeah. Enjoying
Wanting
life.
to
Life
do.
enjoying.
Yeah. Wanting to do the stuff instead of having to do the stuff.
Yeah.
Even better is a mix where you have to do it, but you also want to do it.
Oh, that's perfect combo.
That'd be the best right there.
How about for you? Because for our audiences, they might remember that we did an episode way back ago, like halfway through the school year for us, where it was a winter break. And I think you were still saying that you were trying, and that you were excited it was break, but that you were still trying in school. So what happened? Talk us through your journey.
Okay.
How were your eyes opened?
So, I'm gonna just be honest. I was trying, like every day, school, homework. I have to do homework, school, and I think that kind of goes to show if it's for you or not. Like I tried, and I was struggling. Like I was trying and struggling, and I was behind while trying. Like that's the crazy thing.
Like you were legit trying your all, but you were falling behind, or
like I was doing everything, because it's kind of tough when you say I was trying my all, because when that comes to play, like that, when I think about like that, like you were trying your all, like I think of like someone who doing nothing but school, like every single minute, like trying to do homework, finish up
I
everything.
get that, but I guess nobody really tries their all.
Yeah,
I mean, you were trying your
because
best, I guess you could say.
yeah, I was trying
to the
my
best of your ability.
To the best of my whatever I understanding I had of myself, my capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, that I was still behind. So it got to a point where I went on a trip for a week, and I wasn't able to do any homework on that trip, and I was stressing because I knew I had to do homework. The end of the school year was coming around, and I just made the effort to not worry about it because I couldn't do it. Like, I just couldn't do it. There was no Wi-Fi where I was at, so I just couldn't work on any homework.
Oh, okay.
And it was kind of like mixed feelings because like I didn't want to do it, but I knew I had to do it, and it was just crazy.
Yeah.
I still try to contact my professors to like kind of figure everything out. And I mean,
It made you realize you couldn't do it.
no, like it was just like I was just trying to do whatever I knew was right. So
okay.
what I knew was right was try in school. I tried. I couldn't do it. And I tried to do what was right, which was contact my professors and tell them the situation I was in. And that's as far as I could. And then once I got back, I was just thinking about everything I had to do to catch up, and it was just all like mixed around in my head. Like I didn't even know where to start, and I felt like I still had to. And then I didn't even make, I guess I did make the decision, but not like, I just ended up deciding to like not go to class, not do homework, and just do what I wanted to do, which was whatever I felt. So I just started working on things that I felt like mattered more. Yeah. And I started feeling happier, and I started feeling better, and shoot, now I'm on this kind of path where I'm just doing what I feel like I have to do, and it feels good. Like I feel like I have freedom to choose where I want to go, what I want to do throughout my days, and that's kind of where I guide myself. And like once I get done with one certain thing, I move on to the next, and I kind of have a lot of things going on, which honestly makes me feel so relaxed because they're not like projects that have like a due date. Yeah. They're more like
want to do.
They're things like I want to work in.
Oh, okay.
And sure, yeah, I have to do it, but it's not like a kind of in school where like you have to do it.
And by this date too,
and this is the assignment. It's like, hey, we have to do this. All right, and then I figure it out.
It's because you've told me before that you don't like it when they tell you, oh, you have to go like this, and this, and this, and that's kind of what school is. Yeah. Now you have like that decision you can make for yourself. Like this has to be accomplished. Oh, I could do it like this or like this. Or like you have like creative freedom. Yeah. And that's what you like, huh?
Yeah. Cause like throughout high school and stuff, I got good grades, but like it was just cause I was like trying like at the surface level. Like it's not that I didn't care about school or didn't want to try. Like I did what I could, and I mean I'd cheat on tests. I like find my way around things. But it was never like school. Like I felt like I had like an advantage just because I tried in school and I got good grades, but like school wasn't like my priority. It was having fun, going to play soccer with my friends. That was in high school, dude. That was a different ACO. But like when
no, I'm talking about something else.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's okay. We'll let
$4? No, we're still counting. That's $4.
Yeah, that's $4. But we'll let it. I'll be nice and I'll let this one slide because school is over and I'm feeling happy. Okay. All right.
So, yeah, like I like right now I have like a whole bunch of plans, and I feel like I have like freedom to do it. when I can, because I have no other priorities.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kind of how you said, going with the flow, and it feels good. So right now, even though technically I'm still in school,
you're not in school.
I am not in school.
Woo-hoo!
So it feels good. It feels good to not be in school.
Yeah.
And shoot, summer.
Yeah.
What's up with summer, Ezri?
Summer.
I feel like I can name things I want to do and stuff, but I want you to name things that you want to do.
Oh. Summer still seems far away. But I don't know. I'll just do whatever happens. You know? Like, I don't have nothing planned out.
That's nice.
I don't have nothing planned out. But if the guys one day are like, oh, let's do this, I'm down.
Is there anything you want to do though?
Like that I want to and have to do in this summer? I don't think so.
I think we're kind of past that stage where maybe because we're getting older that when it comes to summer, we don't really think about things like I want to do this for fun. It's more like I want to do something that actually has a purpose, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Kind of like what we were saying, or I don't know if we talked about it, but like oh, this summer we're gonna have a lot of freedom to work on the podcast or do things like this, you know, that like I guess are fun, like if we make it fun.
Yeah. Because
I mean, it can be work, but when we make it our own, it's a lot more fun. And there's like ideas we can have and projects we can do where, I don't know, go interview people on the street, do stuff like that.
Do more content related stuff.
And just things like that. Like, let's say for me, like maybe what sounds like fun or exciting for me is start mowing lawns for people and get money from that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just doing things like that. It sounds fun. Like I'm doing a lot of things, you know, and I'm not just stuck on one thing. Like I'm like selling clothes, stitch or sewing, going out to a coffee shop, posting clothes on the internet to sell, posting content on my page, doing what I have to do with like family priorities and stuff. Kind of like everything, you know. Like I think that's why I don't like working too, you know, like at least a regular job, you know.
Yeah, I get you.
It kind of reminds me of like school.
Yeah, you have to do what you're told, and you have to do it a certain way.
I think I kind of get that a little bit from my dad too, because he always tried to own his own business. Like he was always trying to own his own business, and he
be self-employed, his own boss.
Yeah. With everything, like he can be working for someone else, but there was still that leeway where he was his own boss and he still did his own thing. And like he loved semi trucks, driving them and working on them. So even though he worked at this one company, he was hired out as a contractor. So like they'd give him the work and he'd just do it and they'd pay him. So it was,
but he was in charge of getting the work. Okay.
I think it's that like maybe thought, idea, or feeling that you're your own boss and you can figure out what you want to do, that gives you more, that feeling of freedom that makes you even want to work even more, even though let's say you're working a regular job and it makes you feel so dreadful because you feel like you're working for someone else and you just don't work as hard because it's just like man.
Yeah, I get you.
And it's complicated, but that's the life of a alternate dimension hydrogen Drogba person.
For those of you who don't know, we have Aziel. Well, me and Aziel have diagnosed Aziel to have ADHD. Not the one you think. ADHD. This ADHD stands for
it's a new variant.
Yeah. We discovered it. Alternate dimension hydrogen Drogba. That's what the ADHD Aziel has stands for. And we're still discovering the symptoms. We're still discovering why this happened. But it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah.
I want to go back a little bit to school ending and all that. Were you that type of kid that was sad when school was over because you weren't going to see your friends, or did you and your friends still stay in touch during the summer?
I want to say yeah, just because for me, like for some kids, summer was the thing. You go have fun, let's do it, like summer.
Yeah.
For me, it was, I didn't like summer, and it wasn't something like I'd ponder on so much. Like I wouldn't think about things a lot, so I'd just accept them real quick, and if it'd make me sad, I'd accept it and I'd just keep going. It wasn't something I'd try to fix. Like I just like receive things and all right.
Yeah.
And summer was something where that meant I had to be home, and I was like, oh man, so I don't want to be home.
So you didn't like summer as a kid?
No.
Wow.
And I mean, I liked, I want to say, being out with friends, going out, having fun, just like hanging out, just enjoying the vibes and everything. Like it was, that all sounds so fun. Like just doing whatever, like no purpose, driving around, blasting music, singing it, like all of that, like that all of that was fun for me. Like, and it got to a point where like I was a little older. I'd go to Texas for like, I want to go to Texas for the entire summer. And there's one time I didn't go, and I was just like at home just doing nothing. Like what can I do? My friends were working at like the fields and stuff, and I wanted to, but I couldn't. And it was just like home. Like I don't want to be home.
But was that in high school or?
I think middle school.
Middle school too?
High school, elementary maybe. Yeah.
Wow.
I'd go to summer school, elementary. All throughout elementary I went to summer school, so I think that helped. That's why I don't really recall like hating it or anything. I think it's just being home that is kind of dreadful. It's not, and it's a little bit more complicated than that, because like shoot dude, I guess I'm a night person, so when it comes night, dude, I'll stay up and just do things I like, and I'll stay up for hours just stitching, cleaning, not cleaning, but like just moving things around,
organizing.
Just, yeah, kind of lost in like my own head, and just like boom, just kind of just doing whatever, cleaning my shoes, just whatever comes out, you know. And shoot, dude, like last night, tonight I didn't sleep till 7 in the morning.
What?
And I woke up at 11. I feel good.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't sleep till 7 in the morning?
Yeah.
What? What were you doing? Just
vibing.
You're crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And you woke up at 11?
Yeah, I woke up at 11. Feel good.
You're crazy, man.
It's when I try to do what I think is right when it comes to like sleep schedule. Like I have to sleep like once I get home, or like once it's starting, I feel like it's starting to get late, because I feel like I have to. And that just I wake up and it's so hard to get out of bed, and it's so hard. I think it's different when you literally have something to do in the morning. Like I don't know, maybe work, so you're like, all right, I have to get up and go work. Or you have a compromiso with someone, you have to go do something, you'll get up. But when you just do it because you feel like you have to, like that's when it gets tough, you know. Like you go to sleep at this time because it's getting late, and you feel like you have to because you shouldn't sleep late. All those things they post on Instagram, like you gotta wake up at 5 if you want to be successful, this and that. Man, shut up, man. Like just you're the one causing depression. Like,
you're the cause of depression.
Man, everyone thinks they have to do this just because to gain some sort of acceptance, or like feel like they're doing good in life, when reality that's just leading them down.
Wow. Deep words. Aziel things. Consejos de Aziel. Part 1.
Consejos de Aziel.
Part 1. Sleep at whatever time you want. You don't have to wake up at 5 a.m. You can wake up at 1 in the afternoon if you want. But see, for me, I feel like if I don't wake up early, like the day's just gone.
Okay.
So like I wake up, I put my alarm at 9.
That's sorry.
Yeah, go.
I agree with that. I hate waking up at 1 because like you're just like, gosh, like what the heck? And I think it's good to an extent where you kind of realize, all right, like come on, man, like let's wake up a little sooner and try to do things, and that's where you kind of start like fixing it up, you know. And shoot, I've been working on it for months now, and we'll see how it goes. You
woke up at 11, not 1.
And I fell asleep at 7
exactly. So that's progress.
And it's crazy because if I go to sleep at 12 with that same thought of like, oh, I feel like I have to go to sleep just because it's late, I'll wake up at 1. Like it's crazy, like because I'll wake up, let's say at 8, and I'll be like, oh, I have to wake up. Just because of that same thought, like it's I have to wake up. It's early, like I can do things, or not necessarily. I just feel like and oh my gosh, that's the toughest thing to get out of bed. I end up falling back asleep. It's 11, and the same thing, like I have to get up.
What?
Yeah, if I don't go based on my natural rhythms of my body, then it's tough. But like, shoot, I fell asleep and I feel like I still have a lot to go. Like I don't feel like I've reached a certain point where like I'm strong, but like I fell asleep like at 7 something and I woke up at 11, and it was a little tough like at first, but like I immediately got up out of bed and like I started brushing my teeth and doing something.
Wow. You definitely have alternate dimension hydrogen Drogba. You have something else. We haven't discovered what it is.
A different breed.
Yeah, literally. So moving back to summer, there's nothing that you want to do, like that you're like, oh, I can't let summer end if I don't do this.
I don't think so.
No, you're just gonna go with whatever happens.
And I mean, I'm just trying to feel good, you know. Like that's like my main priority. Like I just want to feel good doing everything I do, and that takes time, that takes effort, that takes patience, that takes meditation, that takes everything. Man,
it's stressing you just thinking about that, huh?
No, I'm trying to, like, that same thing. I'm like right now I'm trying to feel good, you know.
Okay.
So I feel like I'm able to talk a little better, but there's always this feeling like I'm still not there, you know. And it gets kind of like what's the word, like you're constantly not there, you know, and you just keep going but you're still not there.
You're like spaced out, autopilot, or what?
No, like you're, let's say like right now I'm trying to feel good, and like it's working, but like you're still not there. And it's just like, but like I just gotta keep going, keep trying, and I'll learn how to do it.
Well, I don't know. I say if you don't feel good, then you just don't feel good. I don't see a necessity why you have to make yourself feel good.
I want to feel good because I don't feel good. I want to feel good, so I'm trying to feel good. You know.
But for me, that would make it worse. Like I don't feel good, but I have to make myself feel good, and now I'm mad at myself because I have to make myself feel good.
I wouldn't put it that way. Just because like I want to feel good, like I genuinely want to feel good doing like
Aziel, are you okay?
No, like just out of like because with that thing, like I have to do this, so I put effort in wanting to have to do it, and it's like I try to do it and I still don't feel good. So now I'm just trying to go with the flow and try to feel good. And I mean, it's helping. I'm not gonna learn it right here, like maybe hearing something, you know, like I think that's kind of the toughest thing with me. Like I hear someone say something and how it has to be, and I try to maybe be like that and understand that, but Like I never understand it. However, like how someone explains it, I feel like it's tough. I feel like I'm like a lone wolf when it comes to like who I am, because I don't know how to like like work with myself, you know? Like I hear certain things that might help, and how do I take it, you know? Like do I understand it? Like do I have to do something to like understand, or like do what you're telling me, or like what this says? Because it sounds like what you're saying is good, but like it's a process. I mean, I've come a long way. Like I used to be like so like
just brain dead,
but like I mean, I have to be doing something right if I'm like feeling good, you know? Like if I'm, what do you think?
No, you can feel good by doing nothing. I feel good sometimes by doing nothing, but then there's other times where I'm not doing nothing. I'm like, oh, I have to do something.
It's complex because like everyone's different.
Yeah,
everyone feels good in their own ways,
yeah.
differently.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I feel good doing nothing. Maybe it's because maybe I've mentioned it before, where like I'm just sitting there like by myself, quiet. Like no, I don't think I can do that. Like just out of who I am, like I don't think I can just sit there doing nothing. Like I want to do something, and that's why like at night I'm doing like sewing on my clothes.
That's why you don't like sleeping, because you're doing nothing. You're just laying there in bed.
Maybe.
I'm just kidding.
I'll sleep if I feel like sleeping. That, oh my gosh, what I really want is like when you're young, you're so tired, you get home and boom, you knock out.
Yeah.
Gosh, dude,
you want to sleep like that?
I want to sleep like that every single night. Like because I feel like I just burnt myself out through the day in a good way. That like I just go home.
You deserve
and
it, or
like,
what?
yeah, like wake up. I'm like, all right, let's get going. Like just like I tried my hardest throughout the whole day, that I get home and just pass.
Wow.
Know what I mean?
You really are a different breed,
I guess.
Can we expect any marriages this summer?
No.
No marriages this summer?
No.
Aziel's not getting married yet?
Not this year.
Not this year? No, not this year?
No.
What does that mean? Stay tuned. In season 2 of Unrelated Minds, Aziel will present his new wife. All right. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about?
No. I guess. No.
All right. Well, you heard it, people. Don't wake up at 5 a.m. That just makes you depressed. And what else did you say?
Do what you have to do. Oh wait.
Do what you have
to yeah, like do what you have to do.
Yeah. And enjoy summer.
Yeah.
Or your school.
Just
break.
Try to enjoy it.
I remember when I got out of 7th grade, I was sad.
Really?
Because it was the year that I knew we were gonna have to move. I'm like, dang, this is the last time I'll see all these people. And I was like, oh well. And I just went home, and I was like, no. Because ever since then, bro, I was like, no, don't feel anything. No llores, yeah. Y me hacía duro de corazón.
I think for me it was when I was younger, like even younger.
Even younger than that?
I guess I learned how to. I did that. I don't know why, but like I don't let myself feel things, and that's what I want now. Like I want to feel things now. Like that's like my main thing. Like I want to feel good. Like before, that's why I would just go with the flow, and whatever happens. All right, just keep going. Like, and to an extent, it's good. Maybe I kind of need that part, but I still want to like try in what matters. You know, like I want to do this, so I need to have to do this, and like accept whatever's gonna come at me, and work through it. You know, instead of like, I guess, give up whenever something gets hard or something. I think I have like too many like you know how you go through Instagram, there's like I don't know, quotes or like things like, oh, do this. Or, like I have too much of those in my head instead of like doing what I feel like I have to do or should do. And that's kind of like where the effort's at, like kind of feeling myself and kind of doing based on that, you know, and what I want to do and what makes me feel good, you know.
So yeah, do what you have to do and whatever makes you feel good. Enjoy summer. I feel like the kids who are...
I shouldn't have used this rope.
Oh, smack. For anyone that hasn't noticed, Aziel has been fidgeting with a anchor this whole time. He told me before the podcast started, he was like, I need something to fidget with. I'm not going to be able to talk. So yeah, you want to show off your anchor too? Oh, look at that, guys. Such a beautiful anchor, huh? Another example of your alternate dimension hydrogen drugma. All right. So really quickly, before we despedimos, how do you say that in English?
Say goodbye.
Before we say goodbye, I guess. Let's talk about Champions League real quick.
All right.
The thing I said came back to haunt me, and I literally said it in the episode too. I was like,
Messi?
No. I said Napoli would be in the final. And literally right after I said that, they got knocked out.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Weren't they doing good? They were like the underdogs, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they won their league, which is still good. They haven't won in like a long time.
Okay.
So that's still a big accomplishment. But I for real thought they were going to be in the final.
Wow.
And literally right after I said that, they got knocked out in the next round. I'm like, wow, okay. And I even called it out too. I'm like, this is going to come back to haunt me, but I'll say it anyway.
That's crazy.
All right, but now we're in the semifinals, and it's Manchester City against Real Madrid. That was a good game today.
Who won?
It was a tie, 1-1.
What?
So
they're going to play again, huh?
Yeah, next week. So it'll be decided next week.
Stadium?
In Manchester City Stadium.
And the points differ based on whose stadium it is, huh?
Not anymore.
No?
That was the rule.
That's crazy.
But they changed that. So now it's literally all
Remember
to play
the
for.
Barcelona game against PSG?
Oh, yeah.
When Messi was still in
Barcelona.
Dude, that was the craziest game ever.
It was such a comeback.
What was it, 4-0?
They lost 4-0, and then...
They were in the PSG stadium too,
PSG,
huh?
and they won 5-1, 6-1? I don't remember.
7-1.
7-1?
No, wait. Okay.
I think it was 6.
7-2?
No, it wasn't 2. I know it was 1.
What?
Yeah.
6-1 maybe? Because, okay.
6-1.
So, it was 4-0. And they're in their stadium now, so the points differed at the time.
True.
Yeah, so they had to make an extra.
Yeah.
They couldn't tie based on They had to beat them like overall.
It was 6-1 because they lost 4-0.
Yeah, 6-1.
And they scored 1 in the second.
It was so crazy, man.
In the
that
last
was the craziest
minutes too.
game ever.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
All right. But anyways, and then the other semifinal is Inter Milan and AC Milan. So both Italian teams. So it's like a classico for the Italian teams. But that's played tomorrow, so we don't know the scores yet. You guys already do.
That's what classico means. Like it's if they're in the same like league.
If they're in the same city. Yeah. Or it depends too. Like the biggest rivalries, like Barcelona, Real Madrid. That's not El Clásico, but it's like one of the biggest rivalries in the world of football. But AC Milan and Inter Milan, they're from the same city, Milan.
Oh, okay.
So that's why.
It's okay. Because Chivas and America, are at it. They have the Clásico too. Yeah. And they're just from Mexico. They're not from the same city, are they?
No, I don't think so. But it's just basically the biggest rivalries, or like if they're in the same city. I think if it's the same city, they call it a derby.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. But when it's bigger, it's El Clásico.
Yeah. But yeah, so we don't know the scores for the Milan Inter game, but you guys already know. But we still have next week, and anything could happen next week. So we'll see who ends up in the final.
All right.
But yeah, that's all I had to say.
Okay.
Anything else you want to say?
No.
Any last words?
We'll continue watching I'll start watching Champions League.
I'll continue watching it.
And I guess we'll keep you guys updated.
All right.
Stay tuned for next week.
Yep. Before we leave, make sure to follow us on all socials. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube. Make sure to listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can click the link in the description and you'll find all our platforms and socials there. All right. If that's it, then I guess we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.